All right, good evening, guys. How you doing? It's another new week. Today's Sunday. Today's 19th day in the month of November, and this is GPBUSD, and this is GU. And like we used to do every Sunday, we have to review last week analysis, how it happened, and most business. So with you, then we had a lot of impulsive movements in our direction. This is last week I was saying something. You can just go back to my YouTube channel, you can just go back to last week's video and check. GPPUSD, I was saying that okay, it's likely that if market did not close, let me use some days I can see. If you want to go and play that video, you can just go back to it. It's always there for you. You have to check for educational purpose here. So I was saying that if markets here did not close below this at any of the day, we are going to be bullish. And you see what happened? This was Friday's candle that closed like a pain back. See what happened on Monday. See the movement this week. Altogether, let me just say that altogether last week we had almost about, let me see this high. Yeah, okay. We had almost about 287 pips, man. That's crazy. Just imagine you just enter that buy and you feel like you enter the buy and you place your stop loss below. Yeah, let's just imagine something like you did something like this. Enter the buy. When market open, just enter the buy from this place and put your stop loss below this. That would just imply that you are risking 31 pips. Crazy, man. 31 pips. And by Tuesday, you've already made 283 pips. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Even me, I didn't take this trade, man. I didn't take it because I'm not a swing trader. I don't like to do even. I'm just a day trader, you get right. But it will have imagine it will have been a good trade setup like that. All right, so that is that for last week. I didn't really have much. I made losses on Monday because I didn't set break even after being in profit of almost about 25 or 30 pips. Market reverses. I was busy with something, so that's the reason why I couldn't trade up through this week. And so, but nonetheless, I still made some profit on Thursday that I made profit out of this. People that are saying I made profit from it too. I made some buy profits. Now, all right, so that is that for last week. So that means market played out the way we analyzed. We analyzed the market was going to go bullish and did went crazy bullish. See. So now with that, what are we likely to have? Don't forget that on GPPUSD we are still overall like the monthly time frame, weekly time frame is still telling us. In fact, the daily time frame is still showing us a very bearish momentum around that. So that means we are still on the bearish trend. But nonetheless, like we analyzed 2 weeks ago, we can check that video. We are already seeing some kind of a pullback here, so we're likely to be going bullish for a while. That's why I've been attempting buys on GPSD for the past 2 weeks. Although we know that it is still a general sale. So this week, let's check what are we going to be doing. Let's just check our zone like we used to mark them out. This is a daily zone. This is a daily zone. This is another daily zone, and then the psychological level. So we have another daily zone here. Let me just add that. Yeah, this created another zone for us last week. Yes, so that's another zone there, and market actually closed above this daily zone, but closed below this daily zone. Let's say it touched. Yes, market touched this daily zone and closed below it. So, what are we trying to say like this? We have this impulsive move on Tuesday and Wednesday gave us like a correction, and Thursday as well gave correction, but now close as a pin bar. We see how Friday kind of started forming more like wants to resume back. So let's try and see if we have some confluence for what we think is going to be happening. But don't forget, like this is a weekly zone, and this weekly zone market touched it and closed above it. And that suggests to us that, I say the story, when you're talking about analysis, when I'm using zone like this, I'm using line chart, what happens in market is market moves from one story to another. So if market has closed above a weekly zone, you should expect that the market will get to the next weekly zone before any reaction. So that's the reason why let me go to this weekly zone to see if we have anything like that. Let me use my line chart. Okay, this is the last weekly zone that we mapped out. So this weekly zone here, market closed above this weekly zone, already telling us that this is very strong. Closed above this weekly zone as well, because we have to show you, like you see that the candlestick actually pierced. You see, candlestick closed above this weekly zone, and the next weekly zone, the closest next weekly zone is this place. So until the market gets here, since the market has closed above it, we should expect market to come to this weekly zone before we can even have any sort of reactions or so from the market. So that means we are still a bit bullish bias for this week. So let's say if we have some trend line conference for this, let me see. I think I'm seeing some trend line here. Using a close here, I have one touch here, the second touch. Yeah, it is and a weekly time frame. So let's check with this. Oh, massive. So something like this is what is likely going to happen. So we have the close here. Something like this is what is going to happen. Let me draw mine. Okay, so it's likely that we have something like this week. At any point, market we have to might come to this trend line, which happens to be in alignment with a psychological level 1.2400, 1.2400, and which happens to be in alignment with the daily zone. There's a daily zone here, there's a daily zone here. So market might do this and then continue up to this first CP like this weekly time frame or this other time frame. So let's see how that one's going to work. So let's go back to the daily zone. Let's go back to the daily zone. Let's go back to the daily time frame. So this is the daily time frame as well. So the trend line is not really line here. This is the weekly trend line that we draw. Let me just adjust it and draw a new trend line for this. Yeah. So you see, this is the first touch, this is the second touch, this is the third touch, making this trend line a valid trend line. So what we are likely going to have with this is just like what I've said the other time. Market is reacting from a daily zone here. I'm to ensure that you can see it. It's reacting from a daily zone here. So you're might likely have something like this. So come back to this zone, come back to this zone, or might just stop around this zone. Like it might range something like this, do something like this, something like before coming to this zone, which is in alignment with this weekly this psychological level before pushing up to continue the upward movement. So either ways, like I said, always be vigilant and react to whatever it is that you see that the market is telling you they want. So the market will always speaks to you through candlesticks, pattern, and your confluence, your strategy. Look out for buys. Look out for buys. Your buys will do more movement than sales this week. Yes, exactly. So you see, like this is an example. You see, this closed on Friday, 3rd of November. You see the impulsive move. You see this other one. See small candles printing. Now see when it was about to continue. This is to show you that the bulls are actually the one in charge of the market for now, because they are seeing the red candle we are seeing are not really strong ones. They didn't have balls. They didn't print big candles. But see the bullish ones. They are printing big candles, telling us that the bull and the market. So you should expect more buys this week. Anyway, don't overshoot out of it. Account. Don't go out of your normal risk appetite and be open-minded. Like I used to say, for the fact that we have analyzed now that we should look out for more buys this week, does not rule out that you cannot see opportunity for sale. If you see opportunity for sale with your strategy and with conferences, please do not hesitate to take the trade. I'll just ensure you are winning. So I'll see you on Sunday again, and by then I should be able to take some trades that I will share with you. All right, do have a lovely week. Bye bye.